Let's do this. What's up, people? Welcome. You are all historic. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me on the Historic Metals channel. There's the camera. There you are. I'm looking you right in the eye, you viewer, you. Thanks for being here. I'm super excited. This is my first live stream in years. I used to stream a lot, but I haven't streamed in a long time. I set everything up. So let's do a levels check. How's my audio? How's my voice? The background music? Hello, everyone. Let me know when you can hear me. I think we have about a 30-minute lag. I mean, 30 seconds, but it feels like 30 minutes on my side, waiting for the chat to catch up. I am sitting here in Historic Metals headquarters in Deckard, Tennessee, which is in the middle of nowhere. It's that big black hole behind me, a little town of 2,000 people. We didn't have a local coin shop, so I decided to be the local coin shop. And also my online presence with the blog at Historic Metals and the videos here. So, gosh, have everyone just hello from the top. I mean, I can't believe it. The first person to come and say hello was Legits or Noobs. Great to see them, and I know they'll be back. They were driving. And Claw, man, it's just so good to see you, buddy. You're like my first community friend. And Cody and Ronald, good to see you. Papa Smurf, all the people, Polly Buck. I have to say your names because that's how you do this. Ronald Rockamore. Plus, I want to be the guy who can pronounce names right. I see so many channels massacring you all, like Christoph, who went as Christopher for a long time before they figured out there was no R. Amanda C. Buck, Polly Buck. What's up, Buck? I've wanted to say that out loud for a while now. And let's see, who else have we got here? MLZB! Silver Paws, I'm coming to see you live when you do yours. And let's see, who else have we got here? So I scroll on down the chatorama. Philip Thibjord. Now, you might have the name I can't say right. Philip Thibjord. Philippe Thibjord. How's that? Did I do it? Philippe Thibjord. Let's see. And then we've got familiar faces. Brad. Good old Brad. The man who holds it down. Brad holds down streams like a boss. He's like the coach of streams. He's just there making it work. And it's cool to watch. Let's see, who else have we got here? I just said, I promised I wasn't going to say, Now it's 3 of them in a row. Vote for Pedro. Going down south of the border. SC Stacker. Man, you know what? It's just so great to see you all. John Jacobs. Awesome. Wow. Welcome. You guys want to see some metal? I mean, like, there is metal here. I do have some. A little bit set out there for y'all to ponder as we move through the stream tonight. We'll bounce back and forth around to a couple of different views. I'm kind of set up for different things at different times. Hopefully my lighting is okay. I'm looking for feedback from all you pro streamers with, 200 subscribers. And tell me how I sound, how I look, how things are, vibing so far with all of my stuff. That'll be helpful. Gosh, I just can't believe how many people are here. I'm so excited. 100 plus subscribers. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. And be honest, I'm going to get to showing you the stuff. Don't ask. I'll show. I've got something very important I want to do. And hi, Suzette. Welcome. Friend from Tennessee as well. I want to try to keep an eye on chat, try to keep an eye on you, and try to do some shout outs now to explain who I am and where I came from and what I know and what I don't know. First of all, thank you everyone for being here. This is the Historic Metals channel. If you took the time to look at the blog, then you saw that I do have a pretty expansive website starting to come together. And it's over here at HistoricMetals.com, where I've got, a basic homepage. But if you dig in a little bit, you'll find that I've hired a really great historian author out of Ireland. And she is creating great stories for me. These are blog articles. They're magazine length, like What Lies Beneath, 5 Lost Sunken Shipwreck Treasures. They're full-length articles, and you can also listen to them if you'd like by scrolling to the top and clicking listen.
What lies beneath? 5 lost sunken shipwreck treasures that have never been found. Historic metals. The oceans on our planet are hiding extraordinary things.
Go to the article to hear the rest, but that's the point. You can listen to it in the car on your Bluetooth, get some knowledge about treasure and gold and exciting things like that. Of course, you know you're here already, so you know about the videos. At YouTube, there's a little explanation. If you ever forget about the auctions or the rules, I've got a page for that. You can practice your sniping with the sniper video here. We'll run through that in a bit. You can check the daily metal values. This is not current spot. It's just a daily kind of updated for everything: metal, aluminum, copper, gold, lead, nickel, palladium, platinum, silver, zinc, all the things. A little lexicon we put together of types of metal and metal terms that you can read about and what they're used for. A little bit of detail. Say you'd never heard of chromium before. Find out a little bit about chromium. So I'm working hard on that. So in more than just a YouTube channel, you'll find, you know, some interesting content to read, and hopefully you'll take a look at that. So that's one of the things I'm doing. Thank you so much, Vote for Pedro. Thanks, Christoph. Hi, SkyQuest. Welcome. Everybody, just make yourselves at home. I don't really have a plan. You know, basically the plan here is to party. It's party time. I even had that set up better. Hello, Gold. Is that you? Solid gold, baby. So I had all this stuff set up better. It's already my first rookie mistake showing you my browser. But whatever. Some people wanted to see some gold and silver. I definitely have some of that lying out here. We're not going to get to all of it. It's just a display for the moment. But if I slide over to the side here, we'll test my close-up capability with my cheap Logitech webcam. I think we'll be able to see what I'm trying to show you. I just picked up this random generic round at the beginning so that we wouldn't be focused on what round it was and just focus on, does the round even show up? Seems to work pretty well. Let me know how the lighting and the picture is for everyone. Perhaps if silver's not your bag, you might be into gold. Let's see how small I can go with the 1/10 here. Ooh, not bad. It zoomed right in on that. Wow, I might be getting lucky on the zoom tonight. So there's a pretty little piece. I have these little jewelry capsules. I don't have any tiny coin capsules for those. Gotta work on that. I also have some big round silver. The old Aztec here. These are so awesome. This is a 5-ouncer. Just some things to show off for show and tell with the hands and coin approach. But I was a trendsetter. I was showing my face from my very first video since way back last week. And I just wanted to introduce myself tonight. Thank you all for being new supporters of the channel. Maybe we will do a giveaway now. Let's just get right into that. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. So this is where it's going to get weird, because giveaways and auctions, I've been to a bunch of them, but I don't. Yeah, you wish. Vote for Pedro. I'll give them away, but the shipping is about $100 a piece. Yeah. So anyway, just kidding. So yeah, so we're going to figure out giveaways together, and we're going to figure out auctions together. And speaking about figuring things out together, I wanted to make a point of saying, look, you know, I'm no expert on any of this stuff. My channel will not be about financial things. And even though my first video was about a Bible coin, it's not a religious channel. We'll probably drop an F-bomb here and there. It might happen. You never know. But one of the things I do want to say is that I'm here to learn, and I'm going to learn during the stream. You're going to learn, hopefully, about the things I learn about as I share things like the Widow's Mite story. I learned from a lot of people. And speaking of those people, before I do a giveaway, I really want to make sure I get this into the beginning of the stream where people might see it before they wander away later. So I just wanted to thank a few people who have welcomed me into the silver stacking community on YouTube and the gold, stacking community, the bullion community at large. I wanted to thank some people who have helped me, who have guided me, who have inspired me, who have set goals that they achieved that I now aspire to meet. And I'll just start that out with probably the most influential person that I've become friends with since starting this journey. Well, you know who he is. Here's Stormy. Now, I don't think he's in the chat room right now because he's a very busy Imperial leader. But Stormy took me in, let me start helping him with his Discord. Barely knew me. I'd spent some money in his auctions. And after getting to know him, I made the last comment I saw in my DMs to him was, you should never meet your heroes, because I survived the Stormy Dome and got my mod card. So now I am a mod for Empire Precious Metals and the Bucket Brigade just before he took his helmet off. And I want to thank Stormy, and he'll see this later because I'll make him watch it, or at least send him a clip, but for inspiring me to go ahead and get off my ass and start something I've been thinking about for a while. So that's the big shout out. If you don't know him, it's Empire Precious Metals. Long live the Empire. Go Stormy. And there's another person who is here tonight. There's several people that are here tonight that I've got to mention. One of them that's been just a super friendly, nice guy. He's put up with me when I've made mistakes in his stream chats, when I've made mistakes with my money and my auctions items with him and things. And he's a neighbor because he's in South Carolina and I'm in Tennessee, and that'd be SC Stacker. Good old SC, man. You're just such a genuinely nice guy, man. And I want to thank you for being warm and welcoming in true South Carolina fashion as I joined into this community and just kind of taking me on like one of your own. So if you're not a follower of SC Stacker, go check out his channel. And I don't know if you're restricted from dropping channel links. I haven't figured that out yet, but see if you can. Let people know where you are. Thanks, SC. And of course, if you know SC, you don't get much SC show without a Kentucky John appearance. So Kentucky John, another guy who has just been warm and welcoming and friendly and helpful and just has good deals in his auctions. And just a wonderful human being. Always a pleasure to interact. And again, supportive when I make math errors in my money and whatever I'm paying him for donations and wins. So thanks, Kentucky John. Another inspiring channel to go check out. There's a bunch of you guys that have really been buddies in the last month or two that I've been around. Gypsy Stacker. Now, Gypsy is affiliated with everybody. It doesn't happen in this community without Gypsy being somewhere nearby. And he runs an open panel on, I think that's Monday nights, might be tonight. He's definitely after me, and that's where we're going to raid next. We'll be going over to Gypsy's stream. I'm going to finish before they start. I tried to find a spot to wedge myself in between Coin Crew and Gypsy to not step on anybody's toes, but also to participate in the way. So Gypsy Stacker, just a gentle, kind-hearted guy who I love to death to watch his streams and watch him tolerate people and manage people like a boss when it's getting crazy and hectic. And so Gypsy, just a great guy, wonderful dude, and has good deals too. And I'm just gonna say, because that's how Gypsy says, I'm gonna put that one down now and move on to Cash Money. Cash Money, another member of those panels, always brings the fire, as he says, because he's your boy Cash Money. Cash Money is hilarious. Cash Money has the best upscale premium pieces in his giveaways and auctions and races and things. Just always bringing the bomb diggity stuff, you know, the big pieces. So if you can't read that, it says Cash Money. You'll find him somewhere near Gypsy and Kentucky John and around the scene. So if you don't know him already, check him out. Cash Money, good dude. Another dude that has been somebody I've just been getting to know, but this is the kind of guy that you want to know. That'd be Steeler Stacker. Steeler Stacker, I've only caught streams a couple times, but this is a guy who has cool stuff, a cool stream, and has the kindness to hand sign his stickers with his signature there, the SS thank you ship, Steeler Stacker. Another guy I've done business with here who's probably going to show up at some point. You'll find him near Gypsy in Kentucky and SC, and that'll be John Wolf. Now, John Wolf is just, as you can just tell by his picture, he's just one of those guys you want to be buddies with. If I can get into focus, he's a little smaller and glossier. But John Wolf, another guy I've interacted with. I'm showing you these stickers because these are the things that inspired me to realize starting a channel might be worth doing in this community. That if people are making coasters, like Plumber, what a great guy. Plumber has cool stuff. He has a toilet on his stream and a plunger. You don't see that every day, but always an enjoyable place to hang out, do some bidding and winning and picking up a little bit of metal. Plumber Stacker, another inspiring guy, which brings us to probably the most inspiring channel of all in terms of scope and size and reach and numbers of subscribers and being a family business and a team effort with a fantastically giving and loving community, the Coin Crew. Mr. and Mrs. CC and Junior, you all know them because you can't miss them because they got like all of you as subscribers, and that's a lot of you are here because of them. So a big shout out to them as well in their channel. Thank you very much. Those are the people I have on my desk, but Brad V, MLZB, and Dreadpool, I wrote you down and I started to spell something else and scribbled it out. But I didn't have stickers for you guys, but you're just as important as anybody else on the list in this community. And I want to thank you guys all for inspiring me to get started and for giving me an example to follow and some goals. And then the one name I didn't mention because he doesn't know I'm alive, well, he might because I've interacted with him in Stormy's Discord, is 2is1. Now, 2is1, of course, another huge channel, and he did his post about reaching 1 million views on the video about Gold 101. Shout out to you, 2is1. That's an amazing achievement, one that we're all admiring in the Stacker streaming community. And I will just want to say, man, congrats on that, and thanks for the inspiration from you as well. So now checking back in with chat, let me drop you guys over to look at the stuff for a second while I read some chat and see who's been popping in. So try again. How you doing, Suzette? I saw you. Anybody new popped in yet here that didn't get greeted? Scrolling back through, John Jacobs, I remember saying hi to you. Everybody's here. Let's see. It looks like the streamers in the chat are fighting about who's the coolest. Of course, it's Polly, thinks it's himself. Just kidding. Polly's a humble guy and a joy who just did a giveaway himself that was very generous. And unfortunately, I did not win that. But that's okay. It was rigged. So, all right, let's do a giveaway. Speaking of giveaways, that's a good transition. Where am I to transition to giveaway stuff? Like, how does that work? I think I go to here, and then I gotta go to this thing, and this way, and this way. And here's how we're gonna do the giveaway. The first giveaway, let me see, what am I gonna give away? Just something small to start with. I got a little bundle here. Let me put the item cam on. We'll build up on the giveaways. We'll get bigger on that. But for now, we're going to start off with just something really small. Let's go to the item cam. This is a bundle of wheat pennies. I think there's 11 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like a dozen wheat pennies. They came in a bundle of stuff I got. They're going to be the first giveaway. Since everybody came, I'm going to give you my 2 cents worth, but I'm going to give it to you 6 times. So, how we're going to do this is, it looks like from a viewer point of view, there's roughly 20, 25 people in here. I've got this piggy set up to draw a number between 1 and 25. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the chat on my side. I got my link from CanCans, could be SC's. Oh, you got my link from CanCans. Could be SC's, but it might have been someone else. Okay, well, awesome. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you're here. Shroom Day, good to see you. You're one of my first buddies in this community, too, as well, that I've known since sort of the beginning. It's good to see you. And one day I hope to feature you and your pores on here because they're really cool, especially that motorcycle you just made out of aluminum that I saw the video for. You guys should all check out each other's channels. I hope you can drop links. If you do, feel free to drop your channels and shout each other out. In the meantime, I'm going to put in the chat with my name, HistoricMetals, choose a number 1 to 25, and then I'm going to, say go, and then I'll stop it in a moment, and then I'm going to have the pig draw a number between 1 and 25. First person to get the right number, closest to or not over, Price is Right style, will win the dozen wheat pennies. On your mark, get set, go. Start dropping numbers 1 to 25. Start dropping them. I think it takes 30 seconds from the time I say it till the time you see it, but I don't know. Numbers are rolling in. Numbers are rolling in. When they start rolling in so fast, I'll kind of like popcorn popping in the microwave. When the numbers appear once every 10 seconds or so, I'll turn off the microwave and we'll make the draw. I need to scroll back while you guys are dropping numbers and see how the response was to my questions about audio and video and quality, because I didn't actually adjust anything. I don't see anybody complaining, so cool. Awesome, that's good. All right, the numbers are still rolling in. Just one number each. You need a number between 1 and 25. If all 25 numbers get picked, you might be late. I need to make some mods. Yes, I do, Brad. And you would be happy. I'd be happy to have you be one. I was thinking about Christoph. Brad, would you like the power and responsibility of moderation on my channel? Because I will figure out how to promote you right after this drawing. Looks like the numbers are slowing down. I'm going to put in stop on the numbers. Yeah, I know. I saw it earlier, Polly. I checked so I'd know how to do it. I'm just not sure I can do it quickly live. So I will potentially take care of that as soon as I see numbers kind of slope off here. What's wrong with SC not being fair? SC is the fairest guy in the world. Like, I don't know. Yeah, don't ask, mod me. I don't know, because then people will like be afraid to ask you for help because of your name. All right, so thank you, Brad. I'm going to put stop in the chat. I'm going to smack that piggy. Here we go. The winning number is 19. So let me scroll back to where I put in start. Here we go. And the first person to hit 19 was Cody Ammons on my chat. So if I show the chat, I think I can do that. And I see, I don't know, I guess you can see me highlighting lines right there. So I saw it a second ago and now I've lost it. But I saw Cody Ammons right here at 19. So Cody, I'm going to have you email me at info@HistoricMetals and tell me how to get a hold of you. And what I'm going to do is I have these little baggies sitting here somewhere. Lost them. Here they are. And I'm going to drop your pennies in there and write your name, Cody Ammons, on them. So to get them, you got to write to me and tell me you're him and prove it. So there you go. Cool. I did my first giveaway and it didn't break anything. That's promising. So let's just push this gold out of the way and throw that stuff over there and start that to be a table full of prizes. All right. That worked out pretty well. Let's actually do another one back to back with that. Actually, I've got so many things here to give away. I should probably hurry. What time is it? It's already 22 minutes into the stream. Wow. So nobody told me that you go into like a trance while you're doing this. Let's do another giveaway and then I'll do an auction. And if you have questions and Q&A for me, I mean, throw them in the chat if you want to know about me or where I came from or what I'm about. If you don't care, we'll just do another giveaway real quick and then we'll do an auction. So let me reset the pig. Let me put that back on the screen so you guys can watch it all happen. Actually, let me reset the pig. And let me quickly see if I can figure out how to moderate Brad. Because I know he knows how to do everything without any instructions once I get him in there. So I think what I need is Brad's channel ID. And I add it to my dashboard. Somewhere in here. Like in the chat. Can I do it from the chat? Yeah, I just put my own stream on. So actually, I should be able to just like find Brad in the chat and like promote him, I would think. Where are you, Brad? I just saw your name, but everybody's the same color. That's so confusing. Yeah, I need to, well, Pedro, I'm only like 100 subscribes. You don't really get community features and stuff. That's what makes it all a little bit harder. Is that basically I'm working with crippled YouTube because you don't get half the features that I mean, maybe that's the thing I can set up, but as far as I could tell, I couldn't do anything interesting. So here's Brad. So if I go add moderator, then poof, Brad's a moderator. And Christoph, I'd like to promote you to moderator, whether you like it or not, just because you're a friendly guy who's always around and helpful. So you're now a moderator. It's like that. I'm not going to be the channel that makes everybody a moderator. And I still have to iron out some things about how to register you guys to bid. But I kind of figured for this first stream, I'd know 90% of you. So I'm not too worried about it. We're just going to have fun and chill and do the thing. But Brad, you're a mod now. And Christoph, you're a mod now. Polly, You're a mod now. Because you guys are, and I just think if I make all of y'all mods, I mean, that'd be fine, because you're all basically streamers for the most part. SC, if I could find you, I'd give you the hammer too, the wrench. Just because I know you know how to do things. Here you are. These are people that I just know I don't have to train. And you're just going to know what to do. Cool. So there's a handful of mods. Keep things unruly in the chat for me. Don't let them get into hand. Make sure they're always out of hand and unruly, and we'll be having a good time. So let's smash the pig again. This time for a raw. I'm giving away. Remember, I said I'd start with small stuff, but I've got the pile on the table to prove I've got big stuff for later. This time we're going to go with, let me pop over the item cam. A dirty, stinking, old, stained up 1964 90% silver quarter with like a chip in his head that doesn't seem to want to scratch out. It's like a toned spot or something. But anyway, it's free, so I don't think you're going to hate it when it gets there. And it's not bad in most regards. But that little chip or whatever on his head is a weird thing. But yeah, 1964 quarter. We're going to do the same thing as before. Brad, if you will do the starts and stops, please. 1 to 25. We're still at roughly... Oh, we have 29 people. Let me edit the pig. So we're going to edit the pig and make it 1 to 30. So editing the pig looks like this. Where I go in here. Oop. That's the live stream of the pig, not the pig itself. Found something priceless. It's you guys. Chippy thinks he found something priceless. Where the hell is my pig? Here's Random Piggy. Okay, Random Piggy. Random Piggy, you're going to be 1 to 30 now because there's like 25 or 30 people watching. Cool. Yep. Save that. Okay. It should be 1 to 30 now, even though that's the name of it that I saved. So ignore that 1 to 25 because that's just the name of it. Why is it taking so long? Well, this is proving to be really a frustrating thing. Like, what happened there? Let's do a different one. Let's do this guy. Alright, so we'll do this guy. We'll do numbers 1 to 30. Let's see. I don't have the logo loaded up. This will work fine. Okay, Brad, it's 1 to 30. Start them up. We'll give them about 30, 45 seconds, a minute, whatever it looks like we need till they stop typing numbers between 1 and 30. And then you can stop them. Brad, I'll watch your clock on the chat. Your entry and exit. Yeah, hit it, Brad. 1 to 30. Follow Brad, everybody. When Brad says go, that's when you go. I'll get smoother at that. Just wait till we try an auction and I screw that up really bad. The reason I'm not doing races is because I can't imagine by myself here trying to track 10 payments at a time and get that loaded up and people's names typed in and all that crap. I'll need to do that in panel nights. I'll run races if Gypsy will be kind enough to let me sit in at his place once in a while. But I'll probably stick to doing auctions where I only have one person to worry about at the end of the deal paying me for a while. Yeah, one guess each, number between 1 and 30. First one to guess the right number and not go over that number, be closest to it without going over, will be the winner. When Brad says stop, that's when you stop. Yeah, one guess only. That's a lot of numbers for like 25 people, so I think people might be doubling up in there. Let's not do that. It's confusing. It'll just be your first number that matters anyway. So, but yeah, whatever Brad thinks everybody's had enough time to enter, then he's going to go ahead and stop the presses. And I'm going to smack the box with the magic wand. At the halfway point in the stream, which will be 6 p.m. or roughly a quarter till, somewhere in there, I will give away 1 ounce of silver. Okay, there's the stop signs. Stop is in. Stop your numbers. Let's pick the winner. Magic box, tell us a number between 1 and 30. 22. All right, so let me scroll back and check on the official stream chat here. Who we got? So, where did Brad start us at? Rhonda Tolliver, click the 3 buttons. That's where we're still trying to get it modded. Okay, so Brad, numbers 1 to 30 go. Our number is 22. The first person to get 22 was Don't Ask. Don't Ask wins. Don't Ask right here with 22 right after the bell. And our number, of course, is 22. Just to confirm that, here again, it's still sitting there. So, yep. Don't Ask. If you'll hit me up at info@historicmetals.com with your shipping information, I will go back over here and get you bagged up like a Kmart shopper with your 1964 silver junk constitutional quarter here, 90%er. So that's going to Don't Ask. For your prize. Don't Ask. All right. Don't Ask is the wiener. Awesome. So how's everybody doing? Like, is this a good time of day for me to be on between Coin Crew and Gypsy? That's one big question I've got for you guys is, when should I be online? Every stream is like every night of the week there's streams, and I go to them and I like to be at them. But I found this little hole on Sunday afternoons that nobody was really covering. Congratulations, Don't Ask. Is this a good time? It seems to be. We got an amazing 22 people and 27 likes. My heart's going to explode with disbelief at, the number of you that have come to support me, try to launch this little business and venture. And man, I'm just excited. And it's funny because I'm realizing I gave myself like 90 minutes with no plan, but I have all these things to give away. Like this is a bag full of fossilized shark's teeth, and they all have little individual tags. They're in little bags, and they talk about where they're from and what kind of shark and what age. I was going to give those away like candy, and I've got a couple of these gold foil, never forget trading cards that are graded 10s, perfect 24 karat gold foil with a speech about 9/11 on the back. I was going to give some of these away, still will. I have other quarters. I have some goofy stuff like these gold foil bills that aren't money, or they're not real. I mean, they're real gold, but it's like cardboard. It's not money. It's not valuable, but they're fun and they're really cool looking. And I was going to give some of those away, and they're like brand new and flawless, so they're pretty neat. They look good in a frame or something, and they are actually goldish. I mean, it says gold on them, and there's a certificate, but it would have to be like 1/1000th of an ounce. It's paper, basically. But whatever, and silver ones too. I was going to give away sets of these. I just don't know if we're going to have enough time. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try an auction. Oh my God, this is scary because doing an auction is like, wow, a little complicated. Do we want to go with something small and affordable so everybody can play, or do you guys want to go big? Start shouting gold or silver in chat. Your preference for an auction item. Gold or silver, gold or silver. Shout, shout, shout. Just fill the chat. Flood the chat with the metal you want to try to win. Actually, just once a person. I mean, don't flood it by yourself. You know what to do. Let's see if anybody's even hearing that. While I'm waiting to find out if anybody wants to try to auction off some gold or some silver, let me ask you this. Is anybody in the group, is anybody that's come tonight a stamp collector? Because I am not a stamp collector, but I have 2 little bundles of very, very old stamps here that came in a bunch of stuff that I bought. I buy some lots now and then. And there's like, I don't know, probably 10 or 20 stamps here. They're pretty old. And like 3-cent stamps and 5-cent stamps and some new ones and canceled ones, and they're in these little sealed bundles that came in like with the wheat pennies and some other stuff I got in sort of one of those junk drawer lots. If anybody in here is a stamp collector, the first email I get saying I want the stamps, I'll mail the stamps to you. So my info at HistoricMetals.com email address will work. The first email I get in my inbox between now and the rest of eternity that says, hey, Corky, I want the stamps, I'll send them to you. Just send me your mailing address. So yeah, again, 2 little bundles of stamps that I just want to give away to somebody who would love them, because as far as I'm concerned, they're just sticky paper and I don't know anything about them. So cool. Somebody send me an email for the stamps. I'll put those over here set aside on the display area. Yep. So SkyQuest, what do you want me to give away? The stamps? Definitely giving those away. What do you want me to give away? No saying like gold, because I mean, actually I could give away gold. I mean, it's this gold. Which item caught your eye, SkyQuest? Let me know. In the meantime, I'm gonna flip over to the items that I do have on display and try to pick something out to auction. SkyQuest wants me to give something away, but unless he's just singing the Red Hot Chili Peppers in chat, I'm not sure what give it away now means. Probably one of the items I held up a few minutes ago. Let's do an auction while we figure it out. He says, oh yeah, Brad's putting some info in about PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. It's dollar Historic Metals at Cash App. It's at Historic Metals at Venmo. It is info at Historic Metals at PayPal. Friends and family, please, so I don't have to eat those fees. The stamps. Okay, SkyQuest, send me an email at info@historicmetals.com, and those stamps are yours, buddy. I said the first person to email me, you're actually asking for them. Send me an email. I will send you some stamps. I'll even put stamps on the envelope I send the stamps in, because I heard you like stamps. So I'm going to put stamps on your stamps. Cool. Yeah, gotcha, SkyQuest. I'll put those in a little baggie before I forget, and label them as such. So that's happening right now. I heard you like stamps, so I'm going to send some stamps to you with some stamps. All right, so your name is SkyQuest2K8. We're just throwing stuff away now, getting it out the door, getting it shipped. All right, so there's 3 giveaways taken care of. Let's move faster. Let's auction something. So let's auction something that seems sort of appropriate to the channel of Historic Metals. Let's see, what's one of the more historic things I've got over here? I'm going to flip you over to the products while I stand up and go reach them, because they're about a foot to the left of me, which is awkward, but I've got a lot of stuff going on here, man. It's very complicated. Here we go. So let's see, a historic thing to auction off. I got the perfect thing. The first auction item. We bring its little stand up to the front because it's in the very back row. We'll just do something basic and simple and affordable, but that I think everyone would like to own in their collection. And if not, it would be something that, you know, the melters could use. It's basically this. Let's do this replica Morgan round. So, or Liberty round. It's basically just a silver ounce. It's not numismatic. It's not a US dollar, you know. But it is basically around. We'll start the auction on this. Brad will run the chat room, but the auction bidding will start here for $1 buck and go. Buck and go for 1 fine ounce. Just a plain Jane sort of, you know, ounce of silver for you here. We'll start there. You're welcome, SkyQuest. Happy to help. I'm glad you're going to enjoy the stamps. This is not a bad round. I'm using up these multi-size capsules. I have to get some from Fire Guy or whatever, but for now I've got these generic capsules that some of the things are in. A lot of my stuff is mint encapsulated or came from people who had the Fire Guy caps. So you'll see all kinds of capsules here, but in this case, for the silver that isn't specifically super expensive premium stuff, I've just got it in some of these. But yeah, not a bad looking one. Not a bad looking one at all. It's seen some oxygen in its day. It's not perfect, but it's not in any way stained, chipped, dented, or super damaged. She's all there. All right, so we've got the auction running at $1. I'm gonna put this in a stand and go look at chat, which means I gotta lean back over that direction. We'll start with her buck and go. Where are we at over here? Brad says bull is at 16. We're looking for 17 from vote for Pedro. That's cool. Maybe if I drag the chat over this direction, I can see it, but I'm not sure what that's gonna do when I put it back on the screen later. But then I can kind of see it and hold this up at the same time. So we're on the buck and go. We're currently looking for, looks like 22 from vote for Pedro. Heck yeah. Brad's keeping track of the official tally based on his chat screen. We'll confirm everything at the end. I do have a sniper video. In fact, while we're running bids, I'm going to run the sniper video right now, but this is not the end of the auction, but I forgot to teach you what my sniper video looks like. So the auction is basically just running right now. I'm going to set this coin back down, go over here to my controls. This is a test. In the event of an actual sniping event, you would immediately be told to go to your keyboard, set up your highest bidding number, and get ready to slam the enter button when the sniping video ends. In the meantime, I think I actually have to switch scenes to my auction setup. Let's hope that the whole stream doesn't crash right now. Stand by. Are we still here? I hope we're still here. If we are, then we're on the auction screens now. So I should have played this. I've already made a huge rookie mistake because I have a whole rig for auctions. If I had done this right, let the auction just either pause where it's at or keep bidding, but this is what you would normally see. I would have kicked off with this. This would have been your clue to start bidding officially. And then after the start bidding situation, then we'd be doing like the whole item thing, and I'd be showing you the item, you know, and we'd be talking about the item, and you would be bidding, and the bidding would be going, and I'm sounding like an auctioneer, and I'm talking real monotone, talking real fast, and I'd be going like, do I hear 50? Do I hear 55? Do I hear 56? Do I hear 57? And then you might say, let's see it up close. So I'd pull up the microscope cam, and I'd get over there, and I'd get up on her, and I'd transition that microscope cam, which is not enabled for some reason, back on and off again, and then I'd get it to work, and get the microscope cam to go. There we go. And I'd put it on her and I'd let you look at her up close, left-handed in the camera, upside down and backwards, as hard as that is, but I'd do it one way or another. You get the idea. And then finally, we would run this sniper clip, which will go like this. This is not the real sniping action right now. This is a test. This is the movie you will see. There'll be a countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I will put the thing in when that pops up, and I'll put something like test snipe in, and you guys would put your snipes in. So when you see that thing say stop bidding on the screen, I'm gonna try to time it so that the stop bidding comes with it. Or if Brad is running the auction, he will. I don't know. So here we go. We're probably about time to run that. Let me look at chat real quick and see what the hell is going on right now. See, and I have my scenes all split up, so now I can't bring chat back up on the screen unless I go back to my other scenes. So I'll stay here for a minute and look at chat and figure out what's going on. So we've got bids. It is $5 for shipping. I don't believe it says that in my description. Another oversight because I'm a big dummy. But Brad has, it looks like by my screen, Pedro at 22. Do I hear 23? Anybody? Are we going to keep going there? The real bidding is going. I was just showing the sniper video because I forgot to show you before we started because this is the first time and you all are being very generous and patient. But I have Pedro at 22. I think we might just go ahead and run it to Pedro at 22 unless I find out. Yeah, I need to decide, right? So like right now, I'm gonna start the bidding. I mean the sniping cycle. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. This is the way we're gonna do it. Brad, I'm sure you're listening. Brad, when you see on your screen the video arrow say stop bidding, it pops up after they count down to 0. It says stop bidding, and the target comes up, and the arrow hits the target. When you see stop bidding, that's when everybody should basically stop. but it's Brad will say, stop. Stop is in, based on what he sees on his screen and his latency. That's pretty fair because he's going to have a random latency compared to everybody. So when he sees stop on his screen, that's the one we'll use. At least today. Brad won't always be here, and I'll have to figure it out. But for today, I got Brad, and he volunteered, so... Are you with me, Brad? On what's going to happen when I play the sniper video for real now? People need to time it in between the 0 and the arrow hitting the target where it says stop bidding. No snipe, says Pedro. Got it. He will say sold. Okay, so everyone watch for Brad, who will be the determinant of this situation. And with that, let's count it down to Pedro with the sniper video. 10-second countdown, snipers. Get ready. Get your archers and your arrows lined up. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Snipe him now because Brad's putting in stop. Yeah, buddy. So that's that. All right. Stop is probably in. Let me find the chat pop out there again. And what do we got here, Brad? Call a winner, Brad. Is it Pedro at 22? Sold, sold, sold. Big Apple Stacker trying to snipe. How'd he do? Did he get it in there? Vote for Pedro says he's up to 45. Up at the 45. Holy crap. Vote for Pedro is basically doing me a gift. He's doing a giveaway to the sponsor of the auction. So I have here this Silver Morgan. And the easel just, I think, fell in my trash can. This is going to vote for Pedro. Let me write it up. At 22 per Brad. But I see, are you really serious, Pedro? Are you upgrading that to a $45 bid? You don't need the insurance. I think Big Apple Stacker didn't make a snipe. Wow. What do you want me to do? Pedro, you're in at 22. If you want to offer a gratuity on top of that, I won't deny it. You can't super chat. Understood. I'll hire somebody with the other $23. No, I'm just kidding. I'll figure out super chat and I'll get that going for you by the next time we do one of these. Let me write that down. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for that very much. Vote for Pedro. That's just too kind. I think you're going to like this round. I'll throw a little something extra in for you. You knew I would, for being generous and going big on that, because definitely was going to be a steal at 22. I'm going to drop a little something in there for you. Let's see. How about we'll throw in... Wow, you went really big. A 64 silver quarter and a 2x2 will come with that for you. Thank you very much. Awesome. First auction, guys. First couple of giveaways. Let's do another giveaway now. So yeah, vote for Pedro. Send me an email, info@historicmetals.com. Let's do another giveaway. This giveaway is going to be for the, let me just check the back of this in the light here. Make sure I'm not lying to you with my loop. Let me get a little action going on here with the other camera. So this is going to be for the Never Forget graded trading card from, let me use the proper camera and lighting over here in the item area. These are pretty cool, and I got a few of these that you'll see as giveaways and things on the channel. I don't know that I'll ever try to really sell them, but they're 23 karat gold collectible trading cards that are gem mint 10 for the world card grading people. I'm not a card person, but I got them. They're real shiny, they're real gold, they're in slabs. They have a speech on the back that will never ever begin to show up on the camera, but you can read it, you know, when you have them in your hands. World-class grading. You know, they're worth maybe 10 bucks. They're not worth $100 million, but they are gold, so it's something gold to give away. And I know we should never forget, you know, 9/11. Most of us here are pretty patriotic no matter how we lean. Now, we're never going to really get into politics on this channel or conspiracies, although I dislike and like some of both of all of that. But Nonetheless, this is just an important moment in history. It's gold, historic metal. So let's make this a giveaway. So this giveaway is going to be pick a number again. So let me flip back over to the number picker. How many people do we got in here now? Same, about 30. So we'll leave it at 1 to 30. We'll go to the random magic box because it's already set up. With that, I've got to switch scene collections because I've really got that. I've made a huge mistake in how I organize between auctions and live streams. Like they're going to be different. I don't know what I was thinking, but it seems to be working for me to make this happen. Just bear with me while I get the game loaded back up. There we go. All right, so Brad, if you'll run us a 1 to 30 contest, please. I will check out the chat room. And Brad, I'm going to send you something real special for helping me out tonight in an emergency condition situation too. Way to come to the aid of your neighbor, my man. I'm grateful. Pedro wants to make that a GAW. If we're talking about the card, oh, he's talking about are you talking about the silver? Is Pedro? Oh God, I'm out of my mind here trying to keep track of things. So is Pedro? I didn't realize how complicated it was for the other streamers, and I know that even some of them that have been doing it for years kind of babble like I'm doing right now too. So maybe it's not so bad. But so Pedro wants to give away the silver ounce or just the quarter. Confirm that. What he wants to give away. And then when we get a stop from Brad, I'll give away the Never Forget card. Vote for Pedro. Confirm for me if you want to give away the quarter or the ounce or both. No, it's not too much trouble. It's very expensive for you, my friend. But it's no skin off my back who I ship it to. Wow, that's crazy. Pedro, amazing. But see, that's why this community is amazing. That's why I wanted to participate and why I got involved so fast and so hard. It's where I've been looking to be. It's the family I needed living out here alone by myself in a 2,000-person town. And the people that I shouted out at the beginning, and I'm sure I forgot names like Salivate. Hey, Salivate the Nation! You know, like all these people that I watch that entertain me and educate me, that have befriended me. It's super cool. So now it's my turn. And Pedro, you're just proving the example was worth it, you know, by giving this away. So we'll do this giveaway right now. This giveaway was supposed to be for the card. Yeah, we'll keep it for the card. We'll do this one separate. We'll do Pedro's separate. Okay, cool. Yeah, keeping up with chat is a pain in the butt, Philippe. But to make sure I want to make sure I'm getting your name right, Philippe Thibaud. And Katie Graham, Honorary Gypsy. You people are historic. You people are so historic for being here tonight. This is amazing. I'm just astounded how many people are here. I mean, I really expected 3 or 4 people, maybe McClaw and, you know, a couple people I buddied up with. Milky! Wow, everybody. Jimmy Lacari. Holy cow, Brittany. Yeah, wow. I mean, like, I keep seeing more names. I don't know, Brad. Are you running out of people with numbers and you wanna throw in the stop signs pretty soon, or you want to let them roll for a while? Hi, Katie. Katie's another first friend in the community who, you know, was always just super kind to me as soon as I got here. And let's see if this card will sit up here while we're running number. No, the card's too heavy for my little easel. Maybe sideways. Yeah, sideways works. So while we're waiting for the numbers to come to an end, we'll just kind of go back over here just for a scene change. So yeah, hi. Big Apple Stacker, man. Big Apple, I gotta show you something. Let me see if I can reach it without pulling the microphone and the headphones apart. But Big Apple, so Big Apple is a guy I didn't shout out at the beginning that I should have. Big Apple was one of my first subscribers, one of the first people to really shout out my channel. But most importantly, Big Apple is the reason why I own this. And this is the most amazing thing I bought. Now, the stuff that's in it, some of it came from him, some of it did not. But check this box out. This box is like a cherry wood box that says the Australian Silver Dollar Collection. And all those silver dollars in there, you can see them. They're the birds and the kookaburras and the stoner koalas and a couple of cannabis copper rounds just to make it sort of balanced, because I don't have enough to fill the remaining holes yet of Canada stuff. I mean, of Australian stuff. But it's the Australian mint. And this dude, like, I'm like, man, I love that box. I got a bid on that box. I got to pay you more for that box than, you know, a bunch of gold would cost, but I'm buying it anyway. It came with some silver. It has this cool drawer where you can keep the capsule tops. And believe it or not, I said, do you have the key? He's like, well, I have a key, but it's to my box. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's our first date, so I don't want the key to your box. I just want a key to this box. And he's like, you know, man, I'll tell you what. I'll send you the key to my box. So I have Big Apple's key in his little squeaky keychain, his little, like, tassel-y keychain, which is just gorgeous itself. It's just like a shiny chrome key, but it works. It locks the drawer in the top of this beautiful box. So that's the kind of stuff that makes this community historic to me. I just love this box, and he knew it, and he packaged it so well, and he shipped it quickly, and gave me his personal key to his box. We'll just leave that there. So, how are we doing in the contest? Stop is in. Let's run some numbers. So if I bounce back over here, and we should have a winner with the number 17, my birthday. I'm not going to tell you what month. Well, I will tell you what month. My birthday is October 17th. So I'd be excited if that was me and I won, because that's me, my birthday. So who won? Let's see. Let's go back and check wherever Brad started. Then we will give away Pedro's silver. And you should vote for Pedro, because that's freaking amazing of him to do with a $45 overpaid double-priced ounce that he won for 22 and then got a bonus on. And we're going to give it all away because Pedro said to. So I do what my community tells me to do, more or less. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on in chat. This is why I'm depending on Brad to figure out who just won that with 17. Let's see what he says. I'm scrolling. I'm absolutely scrolling. And that again this is the win with number 17 for the 9/11 tribute graded 24 karat gold foil card. It's really pretty. I mean, it's really shiny in real life and everything. And the speech is like, you know, a speech about 9/11. We will not tire, we will not falter, and we will not fail speech, you know. So cool. And again, graded. So you got something here, you know. Just let me know who won in the chat, Brad, as I scroll down. So 3 days after your birthday, SkyQuest. Yeah, we're Libras together, perhaps. Unless you're a Scorpio. Did I lose Brad? I can't find him. Brad, go up, stop is in. Sure. So the number was 17. But who had it? So I got to find where it starts. I got to figure out where Brad started it. That's what I'm looking for. It's a scroller. It's a big old scroller. Politics is a conspiracy by definition. I'm just going to say it right now for those of you who want to know who I am. I'm an anarcho-capitalist libertarian. I don't care what you do in your damn backyard. Just stay out of mine. And if anybody wants a pot leaf copper round, I got you. So let's see. But I'm not going to talk about that much on the channel because I have bigger aspirations for the channel than my opinions. So let's see. Good golly, I can't find where Brad started it. There it is. Got it. I will say sold. Okay, that's the last thing. Now we're doing numbers. Dinners. I have no idea who won this. Who had 17? Holy cow. I'm like sitting here. Y'all let you watch what I'm doing. I'm like scrolling around looking for where Brad started. Here's numbers. Okay, so here we go. Numbers are 1 to 30 go. 17. I got Suzette at 15 so far. If nobody hits 17, she's the closest without going over so far. Did anybody pick it? No, 16. That'd be even closer without going over. Would be Avilia Boucher. Then the stops are in. So as far as I read it, Brad, I got Avilia. Do you agree with a 16? Getting close, but not over? If I'm incorrect, please correct me. I have Avilia Butcher. Yep. Katie, you're a mod now too, damn it. That's just how it's gonna be. I need help, obviously. I wasn't gonna ask anybody until they maybe suggested it or volunteered, because I'm trying not to be a burden. But clearly this is madness or genius to make you all mods that are already mods everywhere else. Yeah, my chat is probably late. I'm hoping the mods will tell me, but yeah, I think it's Avilia. I'm with Ron. Or with Papa Smurf. Avilia. Okay, Avilia. This is going to be yours. Send me an email at info@historicmetals.com, and I will send this back to you. Now, this is not going to fit in one of my little stickies, so I'm just going to write on one and put it on top. Avilia. So I'm just going to put that labeled baggie on top of your prize, and remember that you won that. Be the only one of those I'm giving away tonight anyway. Let's give away vote for Pedro's silver. What time is it? It's already been an hour, and I was going to go about 2 hours. So let's actually do an auction again, and then I'll give away Pedro's silver shortly. Let's try to chug through another auction. Silver or gold, folks. Yeah, I'm in live chat and refreshed. But see, the thing of it is that it's round tripping to the server and back to me. So I'm watching on another computer here. The stream is running about almost 28 seconds lag to me, which is ridiculous. Back in the day, I used to get like 12-second latencies round trip, and now I'm on gigabit wired connection. So I don't know. I definitely have the fastest possible internet a household can have, both upstream and downstream. And a pretty optimized RTMP send. So, we'll see what we can do. But I mean, I'll just have to depend on the mods. And, you know, as all the other stream channels do, they put the chat on the screen so you can see what I see. Whether I'm late or not, I do have an answer. Like, it may not be at the same time you see it, but even if mine's 10 seconds later, if, say, Brad says stop on a line right here, and there's a number here, that's the one, you know, I'm going to show everybody what I see or what Brad said in this case. And it may not always be Brad, but Brad's just super kind and helpful. And he posted it above for me, which is, yes, Avilia won. So, Avilia, that's coming to you. Send me an email. Let's auction off something else. Let's do, yeah, I might need you to come up, Brad, but that's a whole StreamYard conversation I'm not really ready to have yet. I'm still getting my OBS sorted out, because I'm running, as you can see, I have 3 cameras with the microscope, face cam, and item cam. And then I've got to send all that as a virtual camera to StreamYard. I've done it with Gypsy, but I'm not sure how to administer it. This is the first one, guys, and I appreciate your patience and tolerance as I figure out how to do things and make sure people get some free stuff and cheap stuff. Let's do a piece of gold. Let's do a gram Arger Hararis bar. Let's do this. I have the idea to put this up at $60 opening bid. I'm gonna get it back on the screen here. So this is an Arger Hararis gram in the TP thing, the package. They're serialized gold bars. I believe they are 1 gram. Come on, focus, kid. Let's get a focus on here. I mean, you guys know what a gram looks like, but let me try to get a good lit picture on the gold. That's not working as well as the silver did. There we go. And get it that close. It's hard to do the little stuff. It's about as good as it gets right there. Switzerland gold, you know. Arger Swiss gold, serialized right on the bar, 491336, as you can see on the bar. It's all legit. 1 gram, opening bid $60. Just for a price check on that, I just got a 1/2 gram little Cook Islands coin that I wanted, that little Titanic coin for my collection, and I paid $60 for that. That was a 1/2 gram. So there's a whole gram for 60. Typically retailing on eBay right now about 70 bucks. Thanks, Vote for Pedro. Katie Graham likes it better when the mods stay in the chat. Well, it's really handy having Brad in the StreamYard situation, because he knows how to set up the games, type names into races, and you can do a little bit more than I can do by myself. Thank God you guys came like the cavalry to the rescue, though. Because I'd probably be swimming in it right about now. We'd have gotten through one giveaway and half an auction in an hour and a half, and then everybody'd be frustrated and mad. But this way we managed to give away a handful of things. I wanted to keep getting... I imagined in my mind that we would do a giveaway like every 10 minutes. And that by the end of the giveaways, I would be giving away, you know, something better than a dirty quarter. But time is what it is, man. We'll get better at this. Leave some stuff for next week's show. Anything we don't get out at the door today, we'll go out the door another day. Oh, Clay 37. How are you? So we have Clay at 60. Looking for 61. It's a smoking deal on a gram of gold. Shiny gold. Shiny, shiny gold. Yeah. Try to do multiple things here at once. Yeah. Shiny, shiny gold. Just sit right here and focus in good. I get it right. Set that there so I can use both hands for a second. Yeah. Try to auction that gold off now. Let's... Hello, gold. Is that you? I lost my chat window. I'm out of control when I lose the chat window. That's going to be my biggest problem. I'm not wearing my glasses because they glare real bad. And so, like, all of this is happening at blur speed. Like I'm in hyperspace all the time in life. Just trying to get a good freaking focus. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. I had it really good a second ago. There we go. Looks like Clay is at 64. No one's wanting the gold tonight. This thing's going to be going out the door at chump change here. On eBay, this is going to set you back 75 bucks plus maybe some shipping or tax. Yeah, plus 5 for shipping. I need to update my description. I swear I thought that was in there, but I rewrote the thing 100 times and it probably got copied and pasted to death and got lost. Swiss gold, boys and girls. And others. Milky at 65. He knows what's up. Well, it doesn't seem like people are really freaking out over it here. Brad, what do you think? Should we run it to Milky and let Milky and Clay fight for it? Anybody gonna maybe snipe them? Okay, so the way the sniping is gonna go is you follow Brad. Brad's gonna watch the sniper video. He's gonna call it when he sees that sold sign go up. Brad's call is the winning line in the sand. So I gotta switch back over scenes where we're gonna run that sniper cycle. This is for real. This is a real sniper cycle. Count down to 0. Get it in between the 0 and the archery hitting the target. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop your bidding. Brad should be putting that in the chat. His line in the sand is the one that matters. But the real question will be, did you win the treasure? Listen for the announcement by Brad in chat. Thanks, Brad. Man, Brad, right here, dude. I mean, you're saving the day. Okay, so we'll take a quick look at things here. This was the auction for this piece of gold right here. And now here's the good news. As you guys can see back there in the back row, I have 3 more of them. So I'm willing to bin those at the same price that this auction closed at, which I believe I'm about to find out. I don't even know. I'm saying bin, and I don't know where they went. Sold, sold, sold. That looks like... Brad, if you'll confirm, I see Pedro at 68 and Clay at 70. Who made the notch? Pedro. So it's out of order for me, even though I'm live. Clay says 2 seconds faster. I'm going to wait for Brad's definitive answer on what I see here, which could go either way. We have Pedro at $68. All right, so that's 1 for Pedro. Let me put that in the baggie and mark his name on that. Then we're going to do Pedro's giveaway in just a second. So that's 1 for Pedro. Now, just because I'm going to try something I've seen the other guys do, if you look back here, I have 1, 2, my headphones cable is rubbing on the mic. Sorry about that sound. 3. I have 3 more of these 1 gram bars. Let me make sure I grab the right ones because one of the bars on my table is a 2 gram in these Arger thingamabobs. Arger Herreras. I can't say that word. Yeah. I have 3 more willing to bid these at the same $68 plus 5 shipping. So if anybody wants to bin some, let's do that in chat now. Just say bin 1, bin 2, or bin 3. And Brad and I will keep an eye on that. Same thing, 1 gram bars. Clay wants 1. So Clay, you get your shot. I should have said you get your first shot at them because you were the 2nd place in the auction. My fault for not remembering how to be less stupid. Writing you down, Clay. Send me the old email on how to get it to you and the income and stuff to the places. I do think for me, the whole, you know, I like that you guys could pay immediately, but if you have to wait till the end of the stream or, you know, I'll get to being where I can handle wallets and everything. But for now, I just hope to kind of get started, practice this once. This is all a big experiment tonight. So I have 1 of those golds for Pedro. I have 1 for Clay. I have 1 for Brad and 1 for Milky. That closes them. That's it. So thank you guys. Let me mark your amounts on there. So that was, what were we at? We were at $68 plus shipping. So 68. Then Clay, 68. And it's going to be Brad and Milky. And boys, you guys know what to do with the email and the info and the payments. And I know all of you except Clay, who is kind of new to me, but I think he'll be a good dude too. He seems like a good dude. Everybody thinks Clay is a great guy, so cool. We'll do that. Just send me the money quickly enough between now and tomorrow. It's good enough. All right, 68 plus shipping for Brad and Milky. Wow, just sold 4 pieces of gold. I'm like a big-time gold dealer now. You guys better watch out over there at Hero Bullion and SD and JM and APMEX. I'm coming. I'm the next big thing. And thank you very much, bidders, for your contributions. So let's see. The last one I got to write down is Milky. Awesome. And those are all bagged and tagged. Let's give away Pedro's silver since he's got gold now. I see now he's like, I don't care about that silver I bought. I'm buying some gold. There's everybody's bundles for what we're doing here. Let's see, back over here. All right, so I got your Pedro, Brad, Clay, Milky. Everybody's in here somewhere. They're kind of sticking together. But yeah, you're all there. So I'll put those over here in the get them gone pile. Pedro wants to give away an ounce of silver and a quarter. Should we do them together or should we do them separate? I think both auctions paid. Hey, thanks, Pedro. I prefer PayPal, friends and family. Oh, you're actually telling them, not asking me. Yeah, right on. Thanks, mods. So yeah, this ounce and this quarter, not an ounce and a quarter, but an ounce and a quarter because it's literally a quarter, not a quarter ounce of silver. Should I do them separate or together? Let's do two winners, bang, bang. I'm going to draw two numbers between 1 and 30 this time. Is that the way to do it? Yeah, just run both contests at the same time. First place gets the ounce. Second place gets the quarter. So Brad's going to set up for 1 through 30. You just put in one number. I'm going to pick two numbers. And the first two people that, one person's going to hit the first number and be the winner of the ounce. The second person is going to be whoever gets closest to the second number first. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense to me. We'll do two winners, one contest. Because it's the internet, we do 2, 1 things. 2 is 1. He inspired me. Maybe I'll get a million videos on this. I doubt it, but a boy can dream. So in this case, what we're going to do is go back over to the item cam. Let me show you what we're playing for here. Brad has started it off, 1 and 30. Everybody put in one number. We're playing for this Morgan that Vote for Pedro has got his name on, but he said, give it away now. So we're going to give it away now. That, and then the second place person will win this 64 quarter, silver quarter, and a 2x2. So Brad will have to figure out who gets the first number I draw, and then who's closest to the second number I draw when he stops the number counting. Because I'm going to test his mod contest operational abilities here with a 2 for 1 contest. Let's see how he does modding for the big league channels that are a week old and have 1 video and 100 subscribers that I'm so grateful for. More videos are coming. That video that I did first, pretty stiff, not very comfortable to watch the second time, but they will improve. I did that in 5 hours. Maybe if I spent 6 hours, I could have made it a little bit warmer and friendlier. I'll work on that. I think the real magic on this channel is going to be in the live streams anyway. Once I get used to reading chat at the same time. So I'm watching for Brad to call the stop. Of course, it's cool if Brad puts his own numbers in too, which is fine. It's nice of him to wait till somewhere in the middle, which I've noticed he does, but he doesn't have to. He's a mod, but he doesn't have any inside track on the guessing, so he's certainly welcome to win, all you mods. The numbers are machine generated. Hello, Andrea Kofoglu. I know you in real life. You're the first person to come in the chat room that I've actually met in meat space in the real world. But yeah, so these are Pedro's silver we're giving away. Pedro is just outstanding in his field, quite the farmer, for giving away this silver that he has already purchased, not just won, but actually purchased at an auction, and immediately said, give it right back to the community. What a hell of a guy. Way to go, Vote for Pedro. I'll vote for you, man. You can be my wingman anytime. Brad says stop is in. That means I can set these down and my arm can take a break from floating in midair about halfway across the room where the other camera is from my desk beside me. Let's see who won. Let me get ready to capture some winning numbers. So stop is in. That means now I switch over to the magic box, screens, and the browser, and the contest place, and full screen that, transition over to it. There's our 17 from last time, so let's continue. We will not remove the number. So we have numbers in here 1 to 30. The first winner is, for the little 25-cent piece, in second place, the number 3. So whoever has the number 3 or closest to it without going over is our second place winner, who gets the 25-cent in the 2-inch square. And then the 1 ounce will go to the person who chose 11. So the numbers in the draw, just to be confirmed, were 11 and 3. Number 11 gets the ounce. Number 3 gets the 25 cents, 90% constitutional junk. Let me go to the chat. If I can figure out how. Here we go. Let me bounce over to the items. Switch scenes back to the place where the chat is. Here's the chat thing. Okay, we'll just kind of watch what's happening there while I get my browser sorted out. Because live TV, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting stuff. All right, so we were at 3 and 11. 3 gets a quarter. 11 gets an ounce. Brad's auditing it now. I'm getting my baggies and Sharpie ready. These are compliments of Pedro. I'm actually changing the baggie that had Vote for Pedro on it to say Vote for Pedro loves you. And that's what I'm going to send this to people in from Vote to Pedro. So when I get their names for the quarter and the ounce, I will bundle those up. Thank you, Pedro, for your generosity. Absolutely. So it looks like Katie won one. So, and Papa. Is that what's going on here? So who got what? Katie got one of the wins and Papa got one of the wins. So who got the ounce? No, that's backwards, Milky. I did say it wrong at first, but I repeated myself multiple times to make sure we understood. The first drawing was the lesser prize, and the final drawing was the big prize. So 3 gets the quarter, 11 gets the ounce. And which one of them was 11? I know it's Papa and Katie, but I don't know which one is which. Katie is the first one. Katie gets the quarter. Okay. And Papa gets the beautiful ounce of silver. From Pedro, with love. Vote for Pedro. Loves you. Vote for Pedro, hearts you. Vote for Pedro, hearts you. Thank you so much. The handwriting looks terrible on that plastic bag, but that's the way it goes. So that's 4 pieces of gold sold. 3 giveaways. 4, 5, 6 giveaways done. Wait, or 7? Yeah, 6 giveaways. 1 giveaway, 2 giveaways, 3 giveaways, envelopes, 4, 5, 6 giveaways, 4 pieces of gold. Let's auction some silver now. What do you say? How are we doing for time? I have about, if I want to be respectful of Gypsy and my commitment to end my stream before his, I believe he's going to come on in about 25 minutes. So he'll be kicking into gear at like 7 Central, 8 Eastern, I think. So if we want to do a silver auction real quick, we could do that. Anybody want to buy a piece of silver? Let me pick something interesting out here. Would people be more interested in a generic, or not generic, but a silver art round or a silver dollar? Like an ASE or something like that. Let me know in chat. Would you rather see silver currency, like a dollar, or a silver round? Gypsy's not on tonight? Dreadpool is already on. Oh man, Brad. How long has he been on? Should I let people go? I thought that it was on. I was trying to fit in between somebody at 7 Central. I thought it was Gypsy. Well, anyway. So it looks like people are voting for the ASC. I see a couple votes for an ASC to come up. So, all right, let me choose one real quick. I didn't have one. I don't think I have one out on the table here, do I? Let's see. Some Britannias and stuff. No, let me get one out of the box. So bear with me just 1 second. I'll get an ASC out. I think for that, I got to take my headphones off. Nope, I'm good. ASCs, where are you at? Here in this box. So you guys want an expensive ASC? Because most of mine are. I don't necessarily have any cheapo ASEs. Let's see. Maybe we do something historic instead. I'll give you that choice. I'll show you in a second. Or I don't know. Let's go with this. Wow, I need to part with this. But you know what? I got something really cool recently, so I am going to show it off, and then I'm going to auction off what was previously one of my better coins. Um, okay. Oh, wow. I had the camera on where you could see my butt while I was bending over there. That's my bad. All right, so maybe we should be over here. So what I'm going to put up for auction is going to be, let's get on the right place here, something beautiful. How about a PCGS MS70 Silver Eagle 2022 First Strike Blue Label? Just flawless. Absolutely perfect in every way. I'm going to set this on the table and go quickly check what I paid for it. Because off the top of my head, I can't remember where I got this one. And I can't remember if I can afford to do a smoking deal or only a single smoking deal. It's not a double smoking deal. Let's see. Let me quickly check my numbers on that. For that, let me go full item cam. Let me go over to my browser. Where are you, browser? Here you are. And check my inventory, which if you're not keeping an inventory of your metal, Stormy at Empire Precious Metals did a video about a week or two ago about how he does his metal inventory and provided a cool spreadsheet. I think other channels have done that as well, but I know his is recent and should be easy to find. So if you go to Empire Precious Metals channel, you can get a spreadsheet for Google that will help you organize your metal inventory, and that's pretty cool. But this slabbed Silver Eagle, it's a 2022 MS70, absolutely perfect in every way, and I'll be damned if I can find it on my list. Well, I'll tell you what, it's the 100 viewer launch party. We currently have 20 people watching. You people aren't gonna totally highway rob me. Let's start this at $10. Brad, fire him up at $10 on this thing. MS70 2022. It's an unbelievable starting opening spot. We will start that bidding at $10. Start your bidding, boys and girls. As you know, payment info is on the bottom of the screen. I'm destined to knock over all those dominoes here tonight before this is over. But there she is, boys and girls. She's a beaut. Just got all the right stuff. You can scan it if you want me to hold it real still for your scanners. I think you'll find that opening the bidding on this at $10 is a chance at suicide. But it's a chance I'll take for you, because you guys are my audience. And you came through for me like an unbelievable crew today on my first stream. I'm shocked and overwhelmed that we got to over 30 people and actually successfully navigated some giveaways and auctions so far without absolutely blowing anything up or irritating anyone to death. Of course, if you're irritated to death and you're being patient, you're even cooler than I thought you were. So there's that too. But here we are, MS70 PCGS graded, Silver Eagle, the talk of the town. Hard to get this year, you know, because the mint is having trouble making these darn things and keeping them coming out of inventory, and no finer one to have than a first strike MS70. So, how we doing over here? Milky's at 35. Yeah, I may be committing suicide here on this particular auction by starting the bidding so low. Shipping will be $5 anywhere in the contiguous United States, or anywhere that the USPS will take it for $5. I'll send it there. Pedro, I see at 36. Come on, guys. Drive that sucker up. You know this is the deal. You need to fight over it. I'd be fighting for this thing. I'd be like, let me break their kneecaps and get first in line on that thing. That's what I would do. This is destined to be historic metal, even though it's brand new metal. It will never go out of style. She's a beaut. Any kind of scratches or dust you see, that's on the outside of this thing, and there's really not that many of those either. I treat it pretty gentle. It lives in a safe. It lives in a display case, in a slab, in a case, in a safe, in a house, in a city, in a town, on a planet. I'm protecting it from the universe. Just because I rock, you think so? Yeah. I don't think I'm about to sell a 2022 Silver Eagle for 40 or 50 bucks because I rock. I think it's because I'm stupid. It's got to go a little higher than that, but I'll let it go for wherever it is because I opened the bidding at $10, and that's how auctions work. I know what I'm doing. Something tells me you guys will come back again. That's the goal. That gold sure went quick. Maybe I should be doing more gold. Let's take a look at our Eagle Bird. It's one awesome looking Eagle Bird. You can just see all those little feathers are still perfect, you know, like on his body. See how they glimmer like glitter? It's just amazing. It's really good. What does it say on the back of here? Delivered within the first 30 days of initial release. This one is fresh. It was fresh off the press when they put it in the box. How we doing over here in chat? Milky at 42. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Let's get that thing up at least 43. Maybe 44. Oh, Shay Shay has arrived. All right. Hi, Shay Shay. Welcome. Thanks for coming. I'm surprised that you got word of my stream. You're usually at all the hip streams and all the popular streams. And to see you down here slumming with me, I'll take it. Thanks very much for coming in. Be sure to hit the notification bell. We're doing an auction right now, in case you just got here, on this MS70 PCGS slab ASE. We're currently at $46 to Milky. Opened that bidding at 10. I probably should have opened it at 80. I don't know. What are these going for real quick? Let me see over here in my browser. Like what the AppMax tax is on this. See if I can do this with one hand. So on one hand, I'm holding this in front of a camera with my left hand backwards and upside down. With my right hand, I'm typing a search for 2022 PCGS MS70 ASE. Let's see what the internet says they're worth. $60, $65, but that's not in the slab. Let's see what the ones in the slab are. 80 bucks. Yeah, that's about what I thought. All right. Well, we're doing grand opening specials here. Let's see where Chad is right now. So Chad is currently sitting at Pedro at 50. And I think, Brad, it's trickling in here. There's only we're up to 23 viewers right now. So, you know, we'll give Shay Shay a chance to get a close-up on it, see if he wants to get a bid in here edgewise on it. On this here first strike made within the first 30 days of the minting of $2022. Upside down every time you flip it over, and upside down again when you flip it back. It's perfect in every way. So shiny, so glimmery, the way they do with the little feathers. But I think we will begin to run it here in just a moment. We'll give you guys just a couple more seconds to think it over. About the smoking deal you're letting slip through your fingers. I mean, seriously, if I figure this thing out right here, and this thing out right here, and I go like this, and I go like that, and I go like this, and I go like that, I can take my arm down for a second and rest it. But I don't know if you can see that in the size that it's in. Let's see if I can do some stuff here. But basically, these are going for 75 bucks. You know, and 80 bucks. So like the first one I see on the page, that's the same as this one. It's 75 plus tax plus shipping. So you'd be into 90 bucks for that thing or more. So y'all want to consider what you're missing out on here. Get those bids in. Let's see, where am I? Chat's over here. Chat's at 53. Unbelievable. You guys are about to steal this thing, but I say we get ready to count it down. It's 6:30. I was going to originally go from 5 to 6:30, so I'll keep hanging out a little bit longer and maybe do one more giveaway after this for some gold backs, something like that. But let's go ahead and run this. So I'm going to start the sniping video. Remember, the sniper video will count to 0, then it will show the archery target. When the stop sign comes up from Brad in the chat, which he will drive based on the video, then we know that the sniping is over and we will have a winner. Here we go. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop bidding. Brad's gonna put it in chat. Let's see what we got. Did we get a sniper or did we get a winner? Did you win the treasure? Let's find out. And I noticed that the music ended here. I paused the music earlier. Bring that back. Okay, so what just happened there? I think I just took a brutal beatdown on an American Silver Eagle. Brad gets the sold in. Let's see who took it. Did we clear 60 bucks on that thing, or did you guys rob me? I'll wait for Brad because I see some potential flux right there at the end. Looks like there are several people on my screen potentially in the winning seat. From my screen, though, I'm feeling Shay Shay at 61. Let's see if Brad confirms. Yep, Shay has it at 61. I'll show you here. Somewhere around in there is where it is. I can't really see it in the way I have my screen set up right now. But okay, cool. So that's going to Shay Shay at $61. Let me put it in its little baggy thing and label it up for Shay Shay. Shay Shay, send me an email, info@historicmetals.com, and I will ship you your ultra cheap, unbelievable deal on that ASE. And that was a 61 plus 5 shipping. If you want signature, that's, I don't normally do that. I just do USPS labels that give you tracking numbers. So if you need a signature or something, let me know. That'll have to be a little bit extra. PayPal friends and family, please, or Venmo or Cash App. Info in the description. Cool. I'm stuck here. My brain farted. So this is going in this here place for Shay Shay. All right, so we did a couple auctions. We did a bunch of giveaways. Let's do one more giveaway. But first, I want to show you something. So that particular MS70 ASE 2022 ASE was one of the finest quality coins that I had in my collection. Not necessarily the most expensive coin, but one of the highest quality coins I had, being that it was a perfect score and a first strike and first 30 days coin. But this, let me get over here on the item cam. Do you all know what's in this box? I got this box from SC Stacker last week. And this box cost me a lot of money. This box is very expensive. This box is the silver dollar now that I consider the finest in my collection. I own finally in my life something I've always wanted. A Carson City. A beautiful Carson City from the Horde in 1884. Just fantastic. Absolutely thrilled to have picked that up. I spent a bunch of money on this little blue and black box. And then we found out the COA was actually from a different year. So I jumped on eBay and ordered another box in COA that are for the correct year for this slabbed coin. So I'll end up with an extra box in COA if anybody needs one. We'll talk about it. I paid 30 bucks just for a box in COA by the time I shipped it and got taxed. But that's why I don't mind parting with that MS70 anymore, because I got $1 now that makes me really happy. So next, and I think last in terms of giveaways tonight, let's do something kind of cool. Let's see here. Where did I put them? There they are, right in front of me. This giveaway will be for several things. This giveaway is going to be for 3 gold backs, 1 from every state, a 1 Utah, a 1 Nevada, and a 1 New Hampshire. As you can see, I have hundreds of gold backs. If you're interested in buying gold backs, we'll talk about that another day. But I have here gold backs from Nevada, Utah, and New Hampshire. I'm going to do a set as a giveaway of 3. And I'm also going to add to that, but this is just what I'm starting with. This is going to kind of be the end of stream GAW. And then I'm probably going to call it at the 2-hour basically mark here by the time we get this handled. But just to open up one of the bags here and show you the New Hampshires, for example, with their beautiful artwork. They kind of look green in this light, but they are in fact pure gold. If you're not familiar with gold backs, you should become familiar with gold backs because they're kind of in the stacker community now. But they are actually gold. And each of these bills, these notes, is 1/1000th of an ounce of Troy gold. So 3 of them will be 3/1000ths of an ounce of Troy gold. Actual genuine gold that you could recover or use as voluntary local currency. So you'll receive 3 gold backs in this giveaway, plus the funny 5. So this is decorative. This is stamped. It is coated in 24-karat gold. However, unlike the gold back note, the gold back note is actual genuine currency with recoverable gold in it. This is more like the edible gold. It's just really shiny and really pretty, but there's probably 1 micron of actual gold in this infusion. So the real gold backs, and you'll be able to compare them to the cardboard gold 5 here. But the 5 is cool. It's a replica of the original 5 there from, what's the year on this thing? I actually can't see it right now. But these are interesting because they're fairly stiff and really, really detailed when you get up close on them, the engraving. These $5 gold certificate, but it's actually just like a toy in a way, or decorative. I'd put it in a frame. My intention was to get some currency frames and just use them as decorative things. They do say on them right down here, 24-karat gold above my thumb, but it's super thin. So that's not money, but the gold backs are. Don't get that confused. But I'm going to send 3 gold backs and a 5 gold decorative thing to the winner of this GAW. So let me get those out. This GAW, we're down to 20 people, so I'm going to adjust our number picker. And I'm going to have a second place in this one too, but the number picker will do that. I'm trying to get this together here. So three gold backs and the decorative gold 5 will be the prize for this GAW this time. 3 pieces of real gold, 1 piece of funny gold. That's beautiful. I'll just stick all those together in the same sleeve. Like that. And actually, I won't make it so complicated for Brad. I'll run the giveaways separately, but the second giveaway will be kind of a runner-up for this same kind of gold paper thing. 50, this time a 50 with some, people on it, the founding fathers and stuff. Honestly, I haven't really looked at these too closely. More of the stuff that came in that sort of junk drawer bundle. But it's really beautiful, actually. It's National Bank note, National Bank of Cleveland. And again, it's stamped 24-karat gold down here at the bottom. But it's such a tiny amount of gold, like probably less gold than would fill in the O in gold on that word right above my thumb. So it's just decorative. But I'll throw in 1 gold back with that as well. I will throw in a New Hampshire gold back with that for a second place prize. Like, put that in there with that. So a real gold back and a funny decorative gold coin. And let's see, what else could I make those, sweeten those up with a little bit? I got it right here. So just because I want the last giveaway to be gold and silver, 1 winner's going to get 3, 1 winner's going to get 1 gold back. You're going to get the decorative gold as kind of a souvenir, and each of you will get a silver nickel, war nickel, 40% silver nickel in your bag as well. So a little bit silver, a little gold to go for the last giveaway of the night. Let me set those up and get them ready to assign the winners. The number is going to be 1 through 20 this time. Brad, if you want to fire them up on the first prize, will be the 3 gold back bundle. Numbers 1 through 20. Brad, run them, and I'll get the counter thing ready, the browser thing ready. If Brad is still here, he probably needs to go to Dreads, and he's probably pissed at me now. Let's see. So we'll go to the browser thingamabob and make that full screen and make that full screen and transition over. So that's the number from last game. Actually, I need to be able to see the chat for this. So let me open that as well. Okay, so everybody's putting your numbers in. That's good. When Brad tells you to stop, I will run the number and see what it is for our winner. And we'll do that twice. First one's going to get 3 gold backs, silver nickel, and a funny decorative dollar thing that's really beautiful, to be honest with you. So you get a little silver and a little bit of gold. Tell your friends how much fun you had here today. And that'll pretty much wipe us out for the day. I'll have done 2 hours solid for my first stream with a peak of 30 people and over 36 likes. I love you guys so much. That's amazing. I can't believe it that it went this well and fairly smoothly. I can't wait to watch it play back, which I'll never do again after live probably, but the first one I'm going to watch it, see how bad it was, how stupid I sounded, how helpful the mods have become, and just be grateful to everyone with my attitude of gratitude, Salvation Nation. And we'll and we'll do it again and get better and better at it every time. All right, so how are we doing on numbers? There's only 20 people in here, and I'm starting to see about 20 numbers have scrolled by. 25 people now. It's going back up. That's the funny thing about this crowd. You all leave and you come back, or new people come and go. I should have done more auctioning and less giving away. It's been an expensive day, but that's how launch parties go. All right, so thank you very much, Vote for Pedro, and you're so generous to have, given that silver away. Man, that just blew my mind. This is, I gotta mark this bag as the one that has 3 gold backs in it, and the other one has 1 gold back in it. That way the right person gets the right prize. So this particular prize is the second to the end of the GAW night thing. So this is going to be for 1 gold back and the 50 gold note and the silver nickel whenever Brad says stop. And then I'll get the number. Number 1 through 20. So whatever Brad says he's done, he thinks we've got all the numbers in we're going to get. Hi, Ned. How are you? Hi, Nunya Biz. Nunya Biz, have you met Don't Ask? Haha, see what I did there? We got Nunya Biz and Don't Ask and Try Again. You guys, and your name's going to make my auction calling difficult. Who won? Don't Ask. What do you mean? Try again. Who said that? None of your business. Oh boy, it's going to get awkward with you guys. That's hilarious. Nunya Biz, Don't Ask, and Try Again are having a conversation, but nobody knows who the hell is supposed to talk next. All right, so stop is in from Brad. Let's go ahead and choose a number and see who got closest to it. Let me bring the browser back here. Boom-de boom boom, go. The number is 13. 13 is our winner for the second to last GAW of the night. That'll be for 1 gold back, 1 silver nickel, and 1 funny gold 24-karat fake money thing that isn't worth anything but is also worth something just because it's so darn good looking. When you get it, you'll see it's amazing looking. And a nickel and a gold back. So this is second to last GAW of the night. Our winner is dun 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 dun. Who's it gonna be? From when Brad dropped it, Katie, definitely where Brad drops is the way we do. And I've been saying that repeatedly. Watch for Brad to drop the start and stop. And I think everybody's been here and has been at enough of these by now. They should know it. If anybody was a little bit early, then we'll teach them for next time. So I'm waiting for Brad's definitive answer against the number 13 option to see. Let's see what he got. I'll see what I got. My problem is finding where Brad starts it every time. I need to come up with a way here he puts like a bunch of equal signs or something that stands out to scroll back to. Anyway, I'll just wait till he tells me the answer. I'm looking for it. I see his stop signs, but I don't see the start sign. Let's see. Katie, Brad. 1 through 20. There it is. So 13 is Stephanie Alex on my screen. Anybody else? Yep. Congrats, Stephanie. Awesome. Thank you, Brad. So Stephanie Alex, Steph and Alex, please send me an email at info@historicmetals.com with your shipping address and info so that I can send you this groovy first prize here, or second to end of show prize, which was the silver nickel, the one gold back worth about $4 of gold, and the gold decorative 50. So, which is, I mean, that 50 is really darn cool, actually. I kind of was going to frame these myself, but I decided to give them away today. You'll like it. It's pretty neat. Okay, so then this last giveaway is 3 gold backs, the silver nickel, and the 5, whatever it's called, 24 karat decorative fake money thing. It's interesting though, because you'll be able to weigh them, and the cardboard will weigh a lot, but the gold back is, the weight of it is all gold. The weight of the 5 is all cardboard. No gold, it's just gold plated or whatever. So let me put that over here on the item cam. See if it'll stand there for a second. With its silver nickel and its gold and things, it's barely gonna fall over. Let me get the chat where I can find it. Let me get the number rolling thing on the screen. From the last time we were at 13, so this time we're going to do 1 through 20 again. Brad will start and stop you as usual. So when Brad says go, 1 through 20. Yeah, so Brad is doing his best with my terrible instructions on the fly, and latency, and delay, and just a hero. And I need to let him go because I know he needs to go get on Dreadpool's stream and do the same thing for another 2 hours for somebody else. But man, I wouldn't have made it without you today, Brad. And Brad, actually, after this last giveaway, there's going to be one more, but it's already got a winner, and it's you. So stick around for 2 seconds at the end of this, and I'm going to hook you up. So 1 through 20 go is in. Everybody's drawing your number. That's going to be for the 3 gold backs, the 1 silver nickel, and the 5 funny thing. I'm going to figure out where my music keeps leaving to and going away. There it is. I guess I stop it when I do things that have sound effects. Turn it back on because I'm a pro streamer, like a boss. Like a boss. Get everybody's labeled baggies over here. That's not so unorganized as I thought it might be at the end of this. It's not so bad. All right. I think for Mr. Brad, though, I'm going to have to do something real nice. Awesome. You guys have been just outstanding this evening and putting up with me and my craziness. I will get better and better at this, I promise. I'm going to keep making the videos, try to keep them pretty educational and interesting. I have big dreams about having animators and, you know, doing History Channel quality stuff, but I'm just one man. But that's the vision. Brad has put stop in the chat. There'll always be good live streams and good times like this too. It's amazing how crazy a live stream can be to run. Like, there's so much going on. I have monitors on all around me. I have tabs open, and you guys have just been great while I struggled. So now we've got Brad in. Let's go ahead and pull up the browser and do our giveaway. Oh, you're already in the browser. You're watching me play music. Boy, I'm losing it. It is time for me to wrap it up in 5 minutes. So this will be the last thing we do, and then I'm going to give something special to Brad, and we're done. So here's the number. The number is 9. So let's find a winner for number 9. And they will receive the 3 gold backs, the 5 gold thing, and a silver nickel, a little gold, a little silver on the Historic Metals channel. That's how I thought we would end this today. Let me go over here. This is the prize for this round. The silver gold backs and that cool 5, like the 50 earlier, is kind of, they're fascinating to me. I really don't understand how they're gold and not valuable, and the gold back is all gold, whereas the other thing is all paper, and that's basically the difference. But let's see how we're doing. Picking a winner. Did Brad win? Brad had a 9. Our number was 9. Is he the first 9? I see Stephanie Alex way above that. Even with stream lag, Stephanie's way ahead of Brad on the 9. Yep, that's Stephanie's. Nice. Congratulations, Stephanie. Send me the obligatory email. You know how to do. You know how to do. Send me an info at info@historicmetals.com, and I will send you some silver and gold. Gold and silver. Thank you for playing. And now, everyone, thank you so much for helping me celebrate 100 subscribers, over 100 subscribers in 1 week. My first video. Today we gave away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 giveaways, and we managed to bin 3 items and auction 2 at pretty good loss. And that's okay because it was all for the launch party. Good times ahead. Now, Mr. Brad, for you for helping out tonight, I feel like you did such a great job that it's worth at least 50 cents. But I'll tell you what, even more than that, I think it's worth 55 cents. So, Brad, if you'll send me your shipping address, because I don't think I've saved any of your packages, I'm going to send you a Kennedy half, because I feel like you just came through with justice and support and social help, and Kennedy seems right for that. And a Buffalo nickel, because my dad would have told you not to take any wooden nickels from me, and I only give out the metal ones. So, Brad, these are going to come your way for just saving my ass tonight. Okay, and I'll look at all the markers on my hands, Sharpie on my hands. I mean, I went nuts over here on the back of the behind the scenes. But here's if I can get a good picture of it. He's encapsulated. Heck, he might have come from you at some point. Like, I don't know where I got it, but I got it. It's a 64. He's pretty good. He's pretty nice, pretty clean. And we got the Buffalo nickel for you. So I'm gonna send 55 cents for you for helping me keep it, you know, between the double lines tonight and going 55 miles an hour the whole time. Thank you so much. So that's for you, Brad, for helping instantaneously. Guys, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I think I managed to wrap up within 2 minutes of the top of the hour, and that seems like a good place to call it. I haven't taken a sip of my drink the whole time. I don't do dead air, so I got to keep talking, and that ends up wearing me out. I also smoke cigarettes in real life, and I haven't smoked for 2 hours. And also, I haven't smoked for 2 hours. We'll just leave it at that. You guys, I love you. Thank you for coming. It's been a hell of a good time. We're going to do it again, maybe every week in this same time slot. I don't know. But we'll talk about that. The bigger I get, the sooner I'll get a community page and we can actually chat on the community posts and figure things out, like when should we party and when should we have auctions and when should I produce educational videos and all of that. Thank you so much. Read the chat. Kate says Stephanie Alex had 2 guesses. Yeah. I just go to the first one. Did she guess before the 9? Did she lose before? Yeah, it was retracted. See, technically that's not a win. How mad is chat gonna be? How many people are left if I just let that ride this time? Because you're not wrong, Katie. We never retract and you only get one choice. Yeah, Stephanie, if the number's already taken, you either gotta pick a different one or just you're late. That's it. But tonight, because I'm running out of breath and I've already wrote the envelopes, we're getting away with it. And if the chat wants to get mad at me, it's not a conspiracy. It's more of me just copping out because at this point, I don't think I can talk any longer to sort it out. So, with that said, I love you guys. You are historic. What's up? Yeah, no, I see that, Brad. I see it. We're talking about it now. Normally that would disqualify her, but I'm going to let it ride. She didn't know. Everybody here will eventually win something from me. And everybody here has done this before, except me. In this seat, doing this job. So rather than try to spend a lot of time, make everybody stay late to fix it, I'm going to let it ride. And if you are upset with that, write me a message privately and I'll make it right with you individually. But don't take advantage of my generosity. Awesome. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Go on to Raid Dread. If you want to drop Dread's link, Brad, that's always a good time for people to head to. Or anybody's show that you want to go see, drop their links in the chat now. I am going to wrap it up. You guys have just been absolutely astounding and historic and amazing. And I love you. And with that, I am historic.